What is up, and welcome back to the channel, and we're back here on some F122 once again. And today it'll be a bit of a shorter video, but a highly requested one at that, and that is going to be my F122 controller settings. As people probably know by now, I do play this game on a controller, and yeah, that's about it. So we'll go out onto the track and we'll have a look at these settings. So we don't actually need to do a lap here. We'll go down into the settings. So we'll go to assist first, and of course I do use ABS on. There we go. It's very, very good. It's a good assist, and the little said about that, the better. I also use corners only racing line with 3D, and the rest of the assists are off. Those are the only two that I actually run. So yeah, and then we'll move over to controls, vibration, and force feedback. We'll go to calibration, and I run one throttle dead zone. To be completely honest, I don't know why. It just feels a bit nicer to get on the power, maybe. It barely does anything, but, you know. And then I also use 100 brake saturation because I use ABS. This just, I feel, makes the brakes a bit more powerful. It slows the car down a bit faster, and you can get it turned into the apex quite nicely. It does take a bit of getting used to, but you can realistically only use this with ABS on. ABS off, you'll just lock up and lose more time. So yeah, that's that. And then vibration and force feedback. I have 150 vibration and force feedback strength, which just gives you the most feeling through the controller. I also have that maximum on the on-track effects for the same reason, and only a little bit on the rumble strip effects and off-track effects, because most of the time I won't be on those parts of the track, I hope. But yeah, you don't really need much feeling on those parts of the track. You just got to get off them as quickly as possible if you find yourself there. And then 50 wheel damper, just to feel a fair amount of tyre forces through the controller as well, which does help when getting on there. The traction and power for controller players. Understeer enhance is off, and I would recommend turning this off if you do have it on. I can't explain why. It just feels a lot nicer, and you can kind of combat understeer a bit easier with this off. And then 220 degrees for the F1 wheel rotation. For me personally, just allows me to get the car a bit more sharply turned in to some of the tighter corners. So yeah, that's that. And then we'll finally go. Oh wait, I'll have a look at this. I use triangle for my DRS, and I gear up and gear down with X and square, which are the defaults. The rest, I think, are the defaults. Overtake is on L1. I'm not sure that in previous games that you had to change that, but I'm not sure if that is the default. And yeah, everything else I haven't changed there. And then we'll go to camera customization. I use TV pod offset, and the reason I do on this game is I've always swapped back and forth between TV pod offset and TV pod. And on this game, the camera movement is locked at 4 rather than 20 like it was on the last game. So you have a lot less camera movement, and you can get a nicer looking camera setting with the TV pod offset. So I've sacrificed that to get the nicer angle on the car, which you can see behind anyway. So yeah, those are the camera settings. And that is about it, I think. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.